Good evening everybody, and welcome to my Wednesday night reset day stream, where we're going to go through and see what kind of gold we've got, what kind of expires we've got, because it's been a couple of days since we've been on. So let's have a look with, first and foremost, the mailbox, as we're standing right by there. 154 expires, no, 154 items in the mail. Not all of them will be expires, so let's have a look. Good evening, Weirdo. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How have you been these past couple of days? Hope all has been well. Just collecting up my enchants at the moment, and then we're going to put them on, see what kind of sales we can get for a reset day. Alright, I'll leave those. Let's go pop these on quick as we can. And bags off, auctions on, run post scan. So the usual food bits and pieces, and then we'll run the scan through and see where we're at with everything. Good evening, Buddha. How are you? I keep getting the H and the A around the wrong way. There we go. So we're running the cancel scan. Good evening, Rayuka. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. We seem to be a bit slow on the scan here, and my FPS seems to be sitting at 30 frames per second, so perhaps there's a slight... You're faster than the Twitch notifications. Well, that's fast indeed. And good evening, Costa. How are you? Okay, let's cancel out of that. That was interesting. Running a scan dropped my frame rate to 30, and then it was just on starting scan. Let's try that again. 56, 55, 48. There we go. It goes down. Been working on your pally, trying to get Legion Flying unlocked. Excellent. Working now. Good evening. Good evening, Resilient. How are you? Good to hear. Buddha. 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 H-A. TSM is being crappy all day. Oh, it's not just me then. Okay. I do seem to be having issues with it. It's just sitting there. My frame rate goes down to 30 frames per second, and starting scan just seems to be stuck, which is interesting. Good evening, Gwylin. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. There is something fishy going on, that's for sure. And it looks like it's not just me. So what do we do in a situation like this? Have to reload and clear cache. Okay, well, let's give this a go. I'll just cancel out and reload and see how it goes. One moment, everybody. I'm still here. I'm just going to exit out, clear my cache, and then come back in. See if that fixes it. We've got a restart of my BattleNet, so we'll do that whilst I'm here, and then I'll come back in. And now the desktop app is breaking for you again. Okay, right. It does sound like there's a few potential issues. Let's find my cache. And where is it? Program files. World of Warcraft. Cache. Yeah, let's get rid of the cache. Delete that. And then load it back up. No, I do understand the API was down a while ago, wasn't it? So I'm not sure that that's got anything to do with it. Right, let's go back in. Logging in. Okay, we're back in, so let's enter the world. Alright, so let's try that again. And if this doesn't work, oh, excuse me. If this doesn't work, we'll have to think of something else we're going to do. Of which there's plenty. There's plenty we can do. Let's have a look first, though. See how things go. Alright, get my frame rate up, because that was a good indicator. Oops, that was the wrong button. There we go. Okay, frames per second. You went to do world quests. Yeah, I mean, I've got all my professions to do, so there's certainly plenty to be doing. Okay, so auctioning, run a post scan. So watch the frame rate. That's an interesting indicator. Good day, Anguished. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's an assault on as well, is there? Good afternoon, Kaifin. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Having a lovely day, thank you very much. We do appear to be having a few issues with TSM at the moment. Interestingly, the frame rate drops right down to 30 and it stays locked on starting scan. Hello, Panzerless, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. So it would appear that we are a bit stuck with the old auctions. Is there anything else we can do? Can we shop? Let's have a look. Run shopping scan. Scan is already in progress. Okay, let's cancel out of that. Start again. Shopping. Shopping scan. Can shopping scan. Well, there goes a load of expires. So that's not good. Interesting. Oh no, those are coming through. A little bit slow, but they're coming through. So we can at least buy things. Hey Titus, how are you? Doing very well, thank you very much. Okay, so we can buy. We might not be able to list though. Or we can list and do it manually, but that would be a right pain to do. Nothing is coming out as tempting there. So as that worked slowly, let's deselect all groups. Deselect all groups. Let's just try something small like the major sellers and run a post scan. Okay, we've got progress with a post scan of just a small amount. Okay, so we can post these on because we want our enchants on. That's the main thing. Seeing as it's reset day, that's the main thing we want to do. So pleased about that. Let's go back, check the mail, see what else we've got. There we are. Problem solving at its best. So we'll take a load of expires. We've got, what have we got? Shirts. We've got a few bits of transmoggy stuff. Various items. A few more things coming in. Okay, so let's do this in, that'll be inventory full now. So let's do this in small sections. See if we can nurse them through. So, auctioning. Let's take the major sellers off. Let's look at tailoring. Run a post scan on tailoring. Silkweave satchels are below min price still, so they're not worth doing. What else have we got? Frostweave, dark silk, crafted malevolence coming through, a load of more expires coming through, so we're going to be busy with this for a little while. Let's just move that chat down to the bottom there. There we go. Okay, run a post scan. So, who has gotten into the beta for Battle for Azeroth? Have we got any winners? Oh, is the chat broken as well? Oh no. I can see it here. Or silence. It might be silence. You're working. You did. Excellent, Costa. Are you going to try it out, or are you just going to do all your other stuff? Let's pick up some more things. Not into it yet, Molin. You're in it. Can't decide if you want to use it though. I would be the same, Gwynn. I was saying this to Costa the other day. I'm not sure I would want to be in the beta at the moment. You already did alpha. Yeah. I have been avoiding a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking to wait until release for myself. I've seen a few things turn up on Wowhead and what have you, so I'm not completely out of the loop on it. But I would like to make it a fresh experience. I don't want to kind of spoil it for myself. Trying to avoid any lore spoilers. Not going well though, yeah. I know a few snippets, but yeah, I'm the same. I'm trying to avoid them because I don't really want to spoil the story for myself. So I'll have to maybe not frequent the major sites for a little while. It's tricky because there's always stuff you want to find out about. I want to find out about, you know, maybe how professions are going to work and things like that. You played Kata beta and it ruined the surprise for you. Granted, Kata was awful anyway, but still, yeah. You don't want the same happening to BFA, no. Just getting group setup in TSM3, excellent, Molin. Only been using the warehouse and pricing part of it. Well, that's new to me. I've never used the warehouse side of things. How do you find it? Let's try another little section. Let's try... We've done tailoring, we've done that. Is there any leatherworking? There won't be because it's on the wrong character. Okay, let's collect some more up. Oh wow, Gwilyn, thank you ever so much for the sub. Oh, it's just come in. There we go. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Let's pop in chef's hat, thumbs up. Fantastic. Thank you ever so much. That's so kind of you. Hey Exabyte, how are you? Thanks for stopping by the stream. We'll run a expires one again. You mean the inventory part, you guess? Okay. Think of it all as warehouse data. Yes. I guess, yeah, I hadn't thought about it. There is a add-on that's part of it called warehousing, which is where I was getting confused. Oh, thank you very much, Gwynn. Kind of you to say so. And thank you for your support. It does mean a lot. Right, let's start with a post scan of cooking, see if we can get that running through. Well, that's going through. So that works. So let's try another. I've got more stuff coming down. Let's actually minimize these down a little bit and be easier to click on them one by one. I don't tend to look at my groups in this way. Specials, run a post scan. There we go. Yeah, that part, but I haven't intentionally used it. Using that I'm not paying attention to it. Yeah, I've not really used it at all. So you had alpha but didn't use it. Not sure you'll do beta, but it's calling to you. Or maybe just have a little dabble. Maybe just try out a few things if you are interested. I guess. I'm not sure why that's in there, but it is. So let's just do these one by one. And professions. Let's see if that works. See, that's running a little slow. Seems to be having trouble with large pages of things. So we'll just pop this on, see how it goes. I wonder if there was a new version of TSM pushed out. I hadn't seen one announced. Or whether it's something Blizzard side. to do with reset day or something. Don't know. Right, okay, that's working. So, old world, we did that, but we get some cancels, so let's get those on again. How do I set up a group for posting transmog gear on the auction house? My operation, the one you see running here, is very, very simple, because for me, transmog's not a large part. So every time I find something that's kind of over 1,000, and I think it might sell, I shove it into this one group. And the group I've called, here we go, I've called it Old World Drops Region Average, simply because everything that's in here is just all the random stuff that I tend to pick up, and I've given it a group operation called Old World Region Average, and inside that I've kept my operation really, really simple. So in the posting, the percentages I've used DB region market average. I've just gone with that as a blanket. Oh well, let's give that a go, because it's more spread out, and I go 50%, 300%, and 110% is my three different percentages for min, max, and normal. Quite often there's someone already got one on, so I'll be undercutting them irrespective. And then if I'm the only person on, then I do it slightly higher than region market average. And if it sells, that's great. And if it doesn't, then I just keep on relisting it. And for me, that works. I'm just happy with any sales of transmog, to be honest, because it's a very slow moving market, I find. Right, okay, let's try a few at once. Let's try a post scan like that. No problem, Olin. Imperial Moth, food. Get those on. Okay, we should have some more space in our bags now. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's try this again. Should put max expires to 50 in that transmog group. That's not a bad idea, Wura, actually, and thanks for stopping by. That is something that I have considered. I've done it before, but yeah, that would be the sort of thing you could do, just so that you're not needlessly posting things all the time, which is a good idea. So let's have a look at that. So simply go into the posting operations and don't post after this many expires. So if we put these on for 48 hours and I don't do, and hi, yes, you must have a full guild bank tab of transmogs that you're posting every few days and you're listing them one at a time. Youch. Yeah, that would, every time I get something new I just add it to the group is how I do it, and that's the easiest way for me. So 50 hours, 50 times 48 hours would be 100 days, which is like 3 months. Sometimes things go pretty slow on my server, so I'm going to add that, I'm going to increase that to 100 expires for like 6 months, which is pretty extreme, but if it hasn't sold in that time, then I'm definitely going to vendor it. So I'm going to try that and see how that goes. Good evening, Mango Jeeves, how are you? Does that max 50 expires reset every time you sell one? Because something sells every 5th time you list it, you'll hit that expire very quickly. I don't believe so. I believe TSM will keep track per item, so it would reset if it's sold. We do have somewhere in here cancelled since last sale. I think this would work. So if we look at number of expires, I'm trying to see cancelled since last sale 1. Well, I was actually looking for this. There is somewhere that tells you how many expires something has if you've been listing it on. There we go. Expired since last sale 7 for my silkweave satchels. So we would have to see whether that's sold and then whether it resets. But it's something to keep an eye on, definitely. Doing good? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Just going through my reposts. We do seem to be having a lot of expires coming through, so we're going to have to simply put everything back on. No problem, Exabytes. I think it should work. It is a good way, as Wuro was saying, about it's really good for just keeping an eye on things that do just hang around for quite a while. Especially stuff like transmog. Because if it hasn't sold in a while, then you really do want to just vendor it off. I'll just wait for this to go through rather than do a reload. And then we'll get this extra lot done. Let's just refresh my bags. And then we'll get that lot done. Keeps the bags a bit cleaner if you pay attention when it posts, and you can split them out and vendor or disenchant. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I remember doing it before. I used to do it. I can't remember why I stopped doing it. I think I had maybe set it a bit harsh, I can't remember, so I thought, okay, I'll give it another go, maybe the market's changed since I last did it. Check if the price for transmog's gone below 100 when it's normally higher, and then you vendor it. Yeah, that's something. If it's really plummeted in terms of region market, then you know that it's potentially on a downward spiral. Okay, I'm going to try a full set again. See how TSM gets on with it. It does seem to slow down. And then I've got an internal auction error, interestingly. But that is working, I think. Scanning 1 of 66. Actually, probably not. If you've got an internal auction error, that will mean that we've either phased or... It definitely chugs. We're down to, yeah, hardly any frames per second there. Pray for Tibu. Hey Jack, how are you? What's on the Imager link? Let's have a look. Can't quite see that from here. Looks good though. I hope you get it. Good luck, Roka. You do max expires like 20 in a premium transmog group with more ambitious sales, and if it doesn't sell, drop it into a transmog get rid group, and then with much looser settings and max 50 hours. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, Molin, thank you ever so much for the sub. Using your Prime, that's fantastic. Thank you ever so much. Let's pop that in. Some thumbs up. Thank you ever so much. It's very kind of you with your support. Very kind of you. Let's post that on. There we go. The full party in Silithis is yours, maybe. Oh, good luck, Veronica. I hope you get the drop. There we are. See, something a bit buggy with the new updates. Does appear to be, Jack. Costa was just saying she was getting the same her end, and I'm getting it here. It's definitely a little chuggy, shall we say. I don't know if we're at add-on memory seems okay, 239 megs. So that seems okay. But I think there is definitely some sluggishness, shall we say. But we are getting stuff on, which is a good thing. I was worried we wouldn't be able to post anything on, but we are being able to at least get those on. Loads of stuff, in fact. Everything's expired, so we need to get it all on. Good evening, Hieronymus. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Loads of stuff. What have I got 2 of over there? Imperial Moths. They're not selling. Not for 2,500, they're not. In fact, have I ever sold them? Actually, this is a good example. Look at this Imperial Moth. it has had 117 fails since last sale. Now normally with pets I would be vendoring this or something, or moving it to another server, but with the case of pets, they don't cost much to put on, so I have been just leaving it to go. It would really likely sell, but if you caged it first. Oh, is this not the caged version? I remember reading up about this. There are different versions, isn't there? Okay, that's a good idea. Oh, well. You've got lots of good ideas today, Wolverine. Thank you. Bags. So, cage it, and then go into my pets. Because they appear in different sections, don't they? And then we put it in a cage. And we'll put that in a cage. Let's try that. And so make sure it's in a group. Whether it's still in the same group, let's just double check that. Battle pets. Does look like it's in one. Yeah, we got the two different ones there. Imperial Moth, 2,400 and 738. Okay, let's give that a go. Yeah, definitely learn and cage it. Okay. You gave up trying to sell the moths, yeah. Yeah, most people sell for the caged ones, okay. Add-on like TSM for Classic. I don't know, it's a good idea. I mean, I remember using, I think it was Auctioneer way back when. Hey Rev J Fresh, how are you? I think it's easier to search for them because the non-caged ones come up in a different category, or they are classed differently, so it's harder to find them, I believe. I may be wrong on that though. Let's try another post scan with everything. Yeah, it's chugging. Hopefully we're not dropping too many frames whilst it's doing a post scan. We've got a few. Yeah, it was Auctioneer during Wrath of the Lich King, was it? Yeah. Okay. Hey Scorchane, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Me and the fam are doing very well, thank you. Yeah, we did have a bit of rain, which I was really glad about actually, because it filled our water butt up. Which was nice to christen that after installing it the other day. So those Imperial Moths, where are they? Haven't popped in yet, I don't think. There it is, it's up there at the top. So for 3908. Okay, well let's see how that gets on. My water butt, for collecting rainwater we got in our front garden. I made one. I didn't make one, I bought one and we installed it, so it collects water off your drain pipe. Alright, that worked. A little bit slower, but it worked. Let's get some more expires. Start to see some gold as well at some point, hopefully. And there's Tome of Illusions Draenor sale. Okay, that's a start. Okay, let's get this lot on. Alright, let's try this again. Run post scan. There we go. Do you have a big butt for filling the watering can? Yep. Another 110, another 2 professions, alchemy and inscriptions incoming. Nice, Pandalis, congratulations. That's a good result there. Thumbs up for that, definitely. Well done. I think that's the thing, is really trying to get all those professions before BFA hits. Now I know time is running out and I'm a little slow given my amount of time I can play, but you know, we'll see where we can go. Leather working's coming on nicely. We just need to get that final 800 and 700 to 800 on skinning for earthen. And then we've got Jawakening. Oh, you also mentioned there was an invasion on. I best check when that's going to run out. Let's have a quick look at that. Broken Isles invasion. I've got 2 hours left on the invasion. That should be alright. We'll get our reposts done first. 200k in mats on the auction house. Need to slow down on this flipping. Can't hold all these items. Yeah. Storage is an issue. It's definitely an issue. But then that's part of the fun. I just need to organise it. Imperial Silkworm. I need to do that one correctly as well. Let's go into there and then pets. Pet journal. Imperial Silkworm. Put in cage. There we go. Revive battle pets. There we go, might as well do that. Didn't realise they were dead. 14 seconds. Okay, let's just wait around for a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Best if I keep it closed whilst it resets, because sometimes it goes a little bit weird if you're opening and closing it. Let's try that now. There we go. Right, sales are coming in. Let's take the expires out first. And then we'll have a look through our sales afterwards. That's all the things there. Spotted a few nice sales in that list of stuff. I'll go through it properly once we've gotten everything. Run a post scan. There we go. Trained soldiers just sold. What have we got? More enchants coming in. Another trained soldier sold. We're going to have to restock on our enchants, which probably means a Warhide Bracer shuffle coming up. All the deceptions at 60,000 now. Interesting. That's at a nice price. Region market value is more like 43,000, so we'll see how that sells. Binding of Haste has just sold, so good sales for enchants tonight, which is normal for a reset day. I mean, we're quite late on reset days. Normally I should be on about sort of 6 o'clock in the evening onwards to catch more sales, but I'm still at work then, so... Right, we've got just sales. Okay, so what have we got? River Onion, Tome of Illusions Draenor, lots of Barracuda Murglar, Delicacy Platter, 20 of those. The Feasts, we've sold 70 again, so that's really good. A Gorian Sword Quickblade we've sold. Swashbuckler's Shirt, 2 stacks of 8 of Shadow Silk, another rich purple silk shirt, Hungry Magister, another 60 of those, and then Mastery, 2 Haste and a Claw. Excellent, so that's 52,000 gold coming in. That gets us ever closer to 1 million again. How are we doing? I haven't looked at token prices lately. I expect they're rather high. Do love the sound of that money coming in. Right, 920,000. Good, good. So Let's run a final post scan. And then we'll do some restocks. What have we got incoming? 14,000 gold incoming from sales just whilst we've been online. So that's cool. Nothing else on. Then we've got a few expires coming through in a bit. We sold some good enchants. We sold some Surma, Surf and Turf. Elemental Force, Versatility. Okay. Let's look at that again so that TSM can register them. And then we'll do a restock on enchants mainly first. So enchanting, restock, quite a few things. Let's get a couple of trained soldiers on because they're good. Mark of the Claw. And versatility, finding a mastery. Now we've run out of things now, so let's go collect what we need to collect for the other stuff. Lay Shatter, okay, let's go. We need the Sorcerous Air and Sorcerous Water. Some Temporal Crystals, Mysterious Essence. All of the stuff we need for Warlords of Draenor, Tome of Illusions. That's that. And then, crafting wise, we can make the Tome of Illusions Draenor, and we can make a Elemental Force, and the rest is going to be Arcana, which we can lay shatter some of that, so let's do some. It might be enough, probably not though. You made it. Excellent. What did you make? Or you made it. Oh, the Mount Run. Excellent. Congratulations. Brilliant. Excellent. Thumbs up for that one, Costa. Congratulations. That was a fun mission. Definitely. Congratulations. And then whilst I'm here, I'm going to do that and that. If I can, you can. Exactly. Exactly. If I can do this gold making business and I can do mount runs, then anyone can. Alright, we've got enough to actually make everything, so we'll get these on. What's required for the primal trader to show up in the garrison? It's part luck, depending on whether they'll turn up for your character, and part down to which day you're on. If we have a look, I'll show you the link. Are you EU or NA, Mango Jeeves? Because there's two different spreadsheets depending on which one you're on. If you're on EU, the link is this one. And if you're NA, I'll put the NA one in as well for anyone who is NA and wants it. Let's copy that. That's the link for the other one. They look the same to me. Yeah, you have to get the right day for the right trader, and then sometimes when you go, they're not always there. So you have to check with all your different characters, or see if someone's put up a group, and you can go visit their garrison if they've got it on, because they're not always there, which is a bit annoying, to say the least. Okay, let's get those enchants on first. and then we'll come back and do food because we need to get a whole load of lavishes on. Auctions, run post scan. There we go. And then it's a question of just looking on the day. You can make a trial character, I think, and do it, but I'm not sure if that works. I can't confirm that one. But if you've got a number of characters that can check your garrison, and then I think you make a group, and then the leader has to be online for you to then be able to swap over. So it is a bit fiddly, and it depends how quickly you log in and log out. Let's do tailoring whilst we're here. Let's go to the regular one. Let's make hexweave cloth and other secrets, and we can make a hexweave bags, or might as well whilst we're here. We can make a celestial cloth, so we'll make that. And what do we learn today? Malevolent satin leggings. Satin. Malevolent satin leggings. 900 profit. Let's create one. And then go back and make Imperial silk, and then go to restock, groups, tailoring, restock. What have you got? Oh, a few shirts. Hydral expedition bag we'll skip, and so we'll do those and gather those. Start the gather. Any intermediate crafts? Frostweave. Oh, Frostweave we've actually got some. Bolt of silk cloth. That's what we need. So let's add that in. And we'll head on over to our nice looking tailoring guild bank. Look at this. Look at all that organised. We've actually got exactly 4 bolts of Frostweave. So, well, that's imbued Frostweave actually. Don't need that. What if you make bolts? Exactly. Then it'll be easier, wouldn't it? But I'm not going to sit here and do all the bolts today, so I'll save you that pain. There you go. You install bank stack. I only did it the one tab, just the one tab. When you drink coffee tomorrow morning. I barely have time to log in. I don't actually log in the mornings anymore. I don't have time. So it's very limited. I check the internet. That's about all I can do in the mornings these days. Bolt of silk is what I was looking for. Bolt. We need 7. But yeah, I should do the bolts, and then that will make that whole cloth thing smaller in terms of storage space and easier to pick things up. So our lovely rich purple silk shirt and white swashbucklers. Right, how much bag space have I got? Enough to maybe make a start on the lavishes. We need 70. So let's see if we can at least make the base ingredients for it. Probably need... I'm gonna go all in for 15 of each to start with. So we need to queue up 15 of each of the main ingredients. Then we can do a gather on those. Start the... Ooh. Did that work? There it is. And pick those up. There I am. You have so much, just run it when I go to bed and make it turn itself off. Yes, I could do that. I do tend to... the thing is, I like to turn all my electricity off when I go to bed. So everything's turned off at the sockets, all the modems off, everything's off. So I don't like to keep things on during the night. $2.10 of each, that's 55 slots. You've done the math. I need ley blood, is what I'm short on though. That's a thing that definitely needs doing. Well, let's make what we can. Come on, Pierre, let's get going. I wonder what price ley blood is. Let's see if I can pick some up after I've done this batch. Probably can't do all of these, as it's telling me. That needs the ley blood. So you need a lot of ley blood because you need it for both the Barracuda and the Labour Q ribs. Let's go check the price once Pierre's finished cooking. There we go, done. Stop gathering whilst we're here, so let's go do a spot of shopping. Right, what have we got? Ley blood. Ley blood. Okay, we've got some at market value. What's my actual average purchase price? 1 gold 90. So this is why I haven't been buying it, because the price of it's gone up compared to what I've been buying it for. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet on this. I'm gonna take the 200 straight off. 31, and then I'll start here. I'll get the 22, 17, 13. I'm just going to get all of this, and then how much have he got? 368. Probably need to get a few of these. Yeah, 308 is just in my margins, so I'm all right with that. And I'm going to leave that 64 there. Let's pick all that up, and that will reset my map price, because at the moment don't think I've got any in my bag, have I? Yes, I have. There it is. So looking at that, my purchase average is now registering at 2 gold 49. If I just actually open that up, open all that mail, and that should change my average. 251, 303 it comes out now, so which is about what you were saying, should pay like 3 gold. Went off the reservation here on your server. 5 gold for ley blood. Wow, okay, thankful I haven't got it for that price. So we can finish off the Barracuda. Which is pretty easy. And then if we switch to the regular one, we should be able to make, well, it's 11 lavishes to start with. So that gives me, where's my lavishes? Jogbar style salmon, Suramar, lavish Suramar feast. Okay. So we need quite a lot more than that. You have to beg your guild for it regularly. 0 left on the auction house. Is that right? It was saying. Oh, you have 0 left in the auction house. Yes, that would make sense. What have you got? Or enemy nameplates turned off. Turn on, combat. Off, on. There we go. Use like 600 a week. Whoa, loads. Okay, so labour queue. Oh, actually, we'll put this in our guild bank. In our reagent bank. Have you got any space?
Hello.
There's our reagent bank. There we are. Lots of free space for our labour queue ribs to go in. Oh, doesn't go in that container. You can't fit. Oh no, that's the end result. Do apologise. They're over this side, that's why. Lay blood is what I was looking for. There we go.
See you later.
That's better. And they vendor it. That's criminal. Absolutely criminal. So I'm missing some things for lavish Suramars here. Let's see if we can just get TSM to work it out. Go to TSM. Go to our groups. Restock cooking, please. Okay, 59 lavishes and 5 hungry magisters. So we'll start the gather operation, see how it gets on with this. Intermediate crafts. You're saying that many. So if I click on these, hopefully they'll all come in. Well, one disappeared. Go back to gathering. Gather the items. Haven't looked yet. Be interesting to see what it is. Yeah, we need to clear up a bit of space actually. So we need bacon by the looks of things. Have we actually run out of bacon? This is not so good. Right, crafting. Well, we can make the hungry magisters, so that's easy. Run through those. And then, how much bag space? We've got a few spaces left. Let's go look at the intermediate crafts next. Get this cooking sorted and then we'll be in a much better position for everything. So labour queue ribs, you want another 7 according to that. Suramar surf and turf you want 6. Koi scented you want 6. And Drogbar you want 1. According to that. And then the Barracuda Murgler you're saying from the auction house, I'd actually prefer to make it. So I'm going to add 6 in there. So I'll make these because I can. Run through those. Move this over to the side so I can see the bar coming across. If I have it. There we go. That's that. Hello Prisro, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Doing very well, thank you very much. We're just going through our cooking, which is a bit of a pain sometimes with all the intermediate crafts. But hopefully, alright, musk and butter. Gather up that please. And then we should be able to make our barracudas. There we go. Sorry for all the windows everywhere. I've just about got enough space for everything. So lavishes, we're missing the slices of bacon now. So we need to go to the auction house for some bacon. Good evening, Apple. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. No, it's not. No, not if you do it cleanly, like you were saying. Slice of bacon. Just queue up 210 of all, gather, drop in personal bank. There you go. Oh, you had to go back to TSM3, that's a shame. Slice of... can't spell. Slice of bacon. Queue up 210 of all, gather, drop in personal bank, and have 55 slots free. Yes, that would be how I needed to do it. Problem was I went and half did it, and I did 15 of each. So I need to just do 21 of each and make it all in one go. Yes, I think you speak sense, Costa. I shall do that next time. I'm going to leave that 1890 for the gods of undercuts. I'll pick everything else up. How many have we got? 786. That's a few. I need a 35-inch widescreen monitor for all those windows. This is true. And also, what I do to save Mr. Potato struggling is I play at a very similar resolution to the resolution I broadcast at on OBS, 1280 by 720. My resolution is only a little bit higher than that. I have to teach them I'm a lost cause. Not that lost. If you look at my guild bank, it's getting there. I'll pick up... no, I won't pick up those expires because we're running out of space. Okay, cooking first. Come on, Pierre, let's get these lavishes done. So we'll switch to the regular interface because it'll be easier. Just to whack through the create all on this. God, I love the chef's hat. It's amazing. This makes it so much easier. That 2 months of doing daily quests every now and again pays off. You're at 2560 by 1600 resolution. Wow, that's nice. I did back on my old workstation, which was like a $7 computer, which had a 4K monitor. I used to play WoW on that, and it was amazing. Totally beautiful. But I don't work there now, so I don't have access to that. Right, expires. One of those. Clean that up, that Imperial Silk. Next purchase is a 34/35-inch widescreen. Yeah, that'll definitely be cool for playing WoW on. See, I need multiple screens around me. I need 3 ideally, so I can look at chat and the stream at the same time as doing all my auctions and everything. So let's run a post scan of everything, and that's at least that lot back on, but it has to be 1440p at least, 100 Hz and curved. Okay, that's quite high spec, Apple. I've never tried a curved monitor. I can see the appeal. Alright, lavishes on. Is anything hitting the maximum expires yet? Not that I've seen. I'll keep an eye out for that. Now that I've turned it on for transmog. Most of them on at the moment anyway. Right, so that's that. Let's pop that bacon in my reagent bank. 3 24 inches in landscape. That's nice. Definitely. There we go. And put the bacon in, please. Let's just combine that. Might as well put that one in. Hidden satyrs just sold. Okay, right. So without... I could probably doing a bit of shopping, but without getting too much into it actually, I'm going to swap over to Awakening for some leveling. See, as the invasion's on, and we don't have too long left. How long have we got left? An hour and a half. There's a 5 bacon there. No blood at all on, interestingly. How did my sales do? You missed the start of the stream? Yeah, we did well. Yes, Molin got it right, about 52k in sales. So over the past couple of days, I'm happy with that. And we've got some good enchants coming in, so probably another 15,000 coming in, I think. So before the invasion runs out, we're going to pop over What is this? 4 in High Mountain. Oh, it must have been hidden by the icon. We're going to swap over to Awakening, who is level 108. So if anybody is on who is EU and Horde and would like to join in the invasion, they are more than welcome. I'm going to run through all the quests, try and get myself up to at least level 109, which I think you should be able to do quite easily because we're over halfway through and we've got all our heirlooms on. Let's just check our mail and auctions whilst we're here. A few expires, so we'll pop those back on. Now Awakening has a different profile to Samadan, so we've got a different set of groups. As your Horde side. Oh, what have we got there? Minimum price for enchanted rock feather is below vendor sell price. Okay, let's have a look at that. Rock feather. Which one was that? This one. Combine a gleaming rock feather, delicate rock feather. Oh, it's one of those ones to make the thing that does the stuff. There's a vendor. There's one. Okay. Should get at least 109, 50% to 110. Yeah, it should be quite good, I think. It doesn't want that feather. That's different actually. Hang on a minute. Enchanted rock feather. That was the wrong thing. I was looking at the wrong thing. Disenchant value 44. Vendor sell price of 21 gold. Okay. Let's have a look. Enchanted rock feather. Oh, have I already posted it on? Hold on. What am I missing here? There it is. That's weird, my search didn't show it. Oh yes it did. I'm just being blind. Okay, thank you. It's because it was on that dark background. I thought it was highlighted and it wasn't. Or the other way round. There we go. Okay, so let's vendor that. 21 gold. I prefer to do that. Okay. Why have I got a not very smiley face there? That's weird. Where did that just come from? Okay. Slightly strange. Run a post scan. Whilst that's scanning, I'm just going to see if I can clear that. Can't find what it is. Hold on. No. That's weird. We have a strange, unhappy face on our screen that hasn't disappeared. Okay, well, we'll leave that. We'll have to avoid it for the moment. Very strange. Okay, right, back in business. So let's make a group. Anyone Horde, EU, start a group. I'm going to call it Samadan Plays Why. Wow. Samadan Plays Why? Because it's fun, that's why. Plays Well. List group. And we'll turn on auto accept so anyone can join in. And I'm going to hearth to... Actually, do I need to hearth to Dalaran, or am I closer off going... Valshar, there's not much in it really, to be honest. I'll do Dalaran. Right, okay, so order of the day, quite a quick run through all the invasions. Tag the things, kill the things, get the XP. We have Schoolhide. Welcome, Schoolhide. I am going to start at Colossal Infernal down at the bottom. It's a me, Hieronymus. Cool, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to go down to the bottom. Actually, no, I'm going to have to go... I haven't got an ideal flight path for that, actually. So I'm going to go... Actually, I'll go to this one. Is there a flight path there? Can't see it. I'll go to this flight path. That'll be easier. So I'll start at the one up the top more. This XP one, I think. Doesn't seem to be as many, unless I'm missing them. There's one all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's probably right. They're probably just a bit spread out, I think. So I'll go do Congealed Corruption first. This one up the top. /P. We'll do Congealed Corruption Northwest one first. There we go. Okay. Anyone else want to come in? Or anyone else en route? They are more than welcome. Look at all that Starlight Rose. Loads of it. So I'll probably do a big loop round. Do that one, then crushing the Legion, then all the way down to that one, to the invasion of Murlocs, and then loop back and do those 3. I guess Jack can translate Schoonhide. Schoonhide. That's an interesting one, Schoon. What character are you? You're a warlock. So that would be... I have no idea. I can't even guess what that would be. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so do you require a lift? I imagine it means pretty one in Dutch. Mr. Pretty. Alright, okay, nice. Oh no. Ooh, very nice. Loving the mount. Means butty. Nice, Jack. Okay, so let's head on up. Congealed Corruption. Snooblefant has just joined the party and left the party. Oh, I'm flying completely the wrong direction. Hold on, where are we going? I'm going too high. I wasn't looking where I was going. Here we go. Ah, this one. I remember this one. Okay. So, objective-wise... do my stuff, I guess. Where are we? Do 1, do 2. 1, 2. Oh, where's that thing down there? Oh, I need to fly down. That'll be easier. Let's go all the way down the bottom. We can start from the bottom. 1, 2. I need to move that out of the way so I can see. Where is it? There we go. Oops, need to move out of the way a little bit more. Oh, messed that one up. I went down too far. Oh, Doran, thank you very much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Excuse me if I'm not quite concentrating as well as I can. I managed to get myself into a bit of trouble, so I'm just going to run around and escape out a little bit. And then heal myself up. There we go, I'll come out this way. Good evening, Robo, how are you? Please excuse me whilst I attempt to not die very closely. We're getting there. We're nearly dead. There we go, that's a bit better. Let's heal myself up a little bit. Then we can do actual damage. There we go. That's a bit better. That saves me rather than rushing into things. Let's do things a bit better. There we go. Okay, there's another... What have we got? Oops. Let's fly on down. Tag the interesting boss. That one of those. Good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Half moon, and then we can do the E, and then we can do the 4. Oh, I'm doing full moon instead. I meant to do the 4. Lunar strike will do. There we go. Amorphous slain. And Fel Reaver core fragment. And then we need one more demon slain. Oh, there's... Does that count as a demon? A scavenger. Yeah, they all count. New moon. Here we go. All done. Do that, and that, and that. Do that. Okay. So moving on round, we'll head on up to Crushing the Legion. Over at the top. Doing very well, thanks Robo. We're just going through and doing invasions on my Troll Druid to get them leveled up a little bit here. We're currently at level 108 with the help of Hieronymus. They're only level 30. Yes, I'll be doing the same with my Hunter. We don't need that one. We want Crushing the Legion, which is further up ahead. Yeah, we're doing this with... my Hunter is about 30 something. We need to do her. There we go. Crushing the Legion. Ah, yes, this one. Okay, okay, let's start with that one. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, and do that, and then we'll do a 3, and another 3. And then that, and then we can do that, and then that, and then those are corrupted demons. Where's our objectives? Let's have a look. I think you made 800k the last 2 weeks. Wow, fantastic, Costa. That's really nice. Congratulations. Oh, that one failed. Do that, do that. Get the dots on the sentry. I'll go do the... How do I do the thingy? I need a hammery thing, don't I? There it is. That's what I need. Do one of those, do one of those, and... Oh, you're dead already. I think I've must have put something on. Full moon. Let's go do that. Hit the hammer. And then we can work around here. Do a 3 and then an E and a 4. Oh, too late. I'm a bit slow on my spell casting. Oh, that looks huge. Okay. Do a 4 and a 3 and then another E and then a 4. There we go. Now go kill that with a crushing blow. Then I can head over here. That was Oreo, I think, meowing. He's the vocal one. Cookie's, I think, eating somewhere. Oreo likes to just make his presence known. Lunar Strike. Solar Wrath. Well, that's quite cool. I like the effect of that one. 5 of 6. And then that one. It's a big meow. Yes, he is very vocal. Oh, there we go. All crushed. We just need some more demons now. So let's tag a few. I think I've tagged everything. A little bit of fire damage on me. I'll just heal myself up. Now, just move out of the way. Do you, and do you. And then that fell hound. How have we got? We're only at 14 of 20 demons slain. After all those kills, that's a bit weird. Why have I got the pointy arrows jumping down? Oh, those are for the hammer things. That's 15 demons slain. Maybe it was because I was Horde and I didn't tag those enough. That could be why. Maybe... Yes, the ally one tagged a lot, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. If we head this way, then maybe we can tag a few others. Get all my dots on. Ooh, watch out for the burning. That doesn't look good. Oh, Dauntless Spoulders. Oh, nice. I shall be using those, most definitely. Once I've gotten my 110. Half Moon. And the E, and then the 4. 18 slain. Got some silk. There's a demon over there. Dot you and add that. And our lockbox. Should be one more. Lunar Strike and Solar Wrath. There we go. Oh, I dinged as well. Thank you very much. 109. So if we do all the way down here, the Murlocs right over in the distance, and then swing back for the other 3, I think that'll be good. Just one more level. Yeah, it's quite quick. I'm really pleased how quickly it works with invasions. And flying, of course. Having flying makes a huge difference. But then that's what you want, really, is you've done it all once before. You want to be able to go through this fairly quickly with your ults. You know, enjoy the experience the first time, tick, and then second time you want to be able to skip through it as quickly as you can, but not so quickly that you can do it simply and easily. Yeah, they are a godsend for sure. Not been picking up any herbs at this point. I'll stick to the invasions first. I'll use roots and gather mate to do a proper herb run. But at least we're discovering the land as we go. Unlocking the map and actually getting some XP for it too. Oh, this is right down the edge, isn't it? I remember this one. The Murlocs are quite quickly. I haven't been doing the bonus objectives. I've got one there that I haven't done. I mean, it's good order hall resources as well. Here we go. Right, okay. So the objective is... okay, just pretty much churn and burn. Basically just dot them all up and then do something like a full moon and then run rounds. There's stuff to pick up, isn't there? We are to a 4. No? 4? Oh, I have no target. There you go. Hey Jinx, how are you? Why do I sit on the floor gaming? Doesn't it hurt my back? Surprisingly no, actually. It's actually really comfortable. The hardest thing it's on is kind of your legs and your knees. So yeah, I'd certainly recommend giving it a go if you haven't. You do have to actually make sure your posture is better than it is normally when sitting. It's very easy to slouch. So yeah, I definitely recommend giving it a go. Hey Akanthura, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's some nice things over here. Let's go tag them up. Join in. There's an imp there. And another one there. Oh, there's a great big cauldron. I wonder what that's for. Good to hear. We're just running through invasions at the moment, making sure that Awakening, my troll druid, gets some nice leveling up experiences. There's another one. There's another one. I see another one hiding over there. Murloc. Throw you in. Then we can loot those up quite easily. And there's one over here as well. We'll do you whilst we're there with an E and then a 4. And then there's one of those we dot up with a solar wrath. Okay. Greetings Ignis, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, there's a great big person over there. There we go, Legion Forces Rail. Just got this guy to do. With an E and then a Solar Wrath and one of those, a Lunar Strike. Marvellous. All done. So then moving backwards, we've got Fire Caller to do next. So we'll do that one. I do like the Murlocs. Let's go this way. Getting a cold. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ignis. How's your work going? I know you're doing pretty long hours at the moment. I hope that's settled down more. Or do you think the cold is related to that? Alright, wall camp, and this one's just over the cliff, so it'll be about this direction, I think. Once we tag them, I might as well select the other two whilst I'm here, that one and the XP. Where are you? Must be there.
Another of the Legion's minions draws near. Eradicate it.
One of those. Dodge the falling fire, because that's bad. And then I can do my moons. And then an E, and then a lunar strike, and then one of those. And keep my dots up. Hey Sephorium, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Another full moon. And then an E. And then a 4. And a 5. And repeat the E. And then another 4. And a 5. And then refresh the dots, run out of the burning stuff. Refresh my other dot. And he's dead. And then we can move on to the next one. Their eyes are upon us. And follow this one through. Ah, this one, yes. We need to collect all the things up, don't we? Let's find a space here. Do that one, and I can do a book here. Turn my objectives on so I can see what I'm doing. There's a book there. I'm trying to find an unguarded one. Oh, there's a flight path here.
I'm getting stir crazy here. Please tell me we're going in.
And then I'll do that one. And another portal. Where's a portal? One over there. Okay. That one's done. That was easy. And Colossal Infernals, the last one. It should be spawned here somewhere. There it is. Oh, I'll wait for Hieronymus to come through. Another of its pawns. One of those, one of those. We'll do the moons. And then we'll do a... We'll have to do another moon to get the... build up the E's, and then the lunar strikes. And the wraths. And then redot. And then another E, and then a 4. Kind of getting the hang of these buttons. Not coming to me as naturally. I'm still having to look down and do them, but seems okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Hieronymus. Thank you for the help. Very kind of you. Yeah, it takes time to get the rotation memorised. And then I'll have all new things to come with my artifact power. So actually, we're pretty close to getting 110 here. Once I get a few quests handed in, I think I'll be there. You have to say danke. That sounds very German. welcome even.
Yeah, man.
Earthfoot storm rage waves at you. He says, common Thurvarufus Landrovar. Apparently. There we go. Right. Okay. Well, you say it like it's German. Danke. Danke. Kia. Is it Kia or Kujie? Thank you. I would say. My Taiwanese is strong. Right, okay. What do I need to do? Thank you. Okay, without the K. Thank you. Or is it Dank Je? Gragadan. Oh, okay. We are saying words. Fantastic. What am I doing? Blood and cold? No, I want actually something to do with alchemy, really, quest-wise, whilst I'm here. That's ley hunting. That's energy stuff. Okay. Yes. Dankeschön. Dankeschön and bitte sehen. You're welcome in Dutch. Awesome. Thank you, Hieronymus. Right, okay. Oh wow, I can thorough. Thank you ever so much for the sub. A tier 2 sub, no less. Amazing. You are officially the first person ever to be able to use the Samadan thumbs. Apart from myself. Fantastic. Thank you ever so much. That is amazing. Let's pop those up in the chat. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Yay. Thank you, Akanthura. That's very kind of you. Fantastic. Your support's amazing. Wow. That's a first. Thank you. So whilst we're so close to doing this, I want to just get ley hunting done, which is over here in Asuna. So I'm going to head that way. Oh, that's very kind of you. Ley hunting. We need to head this way. Could probably do the flight path. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Actually, where is the flight path? There's one around here somewhere. No, I'll carry on. There we go. We'll go this way, and then we can swing a right at Dalaran. Or we could use our emerald thing that I keep forgetting that I'm a druid. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Papari. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Then we go through there, and then we run through there, and then we hop out and we go south. I think that's a quicker way of doing it, with the load times and all. And we've probably got a couple of things we need to do in the Emerald Dream anyway, with our order hall things. So I might as well do these now whilst I am playing as Awakening, because we've got things to do. We all dip. I dip, you dip, we all dip. We dip. Nice. The mount is the Warlock class mount. Very nice, Hieronymus. I did like it. It looked good. So that's completed. Okay. And we'll carry on. These may be of great interest. Okay. Speak to Leafbeard. Okay. So we've done those. What else do we need to do? That's the portal. We don't need that. I don't appear to be able to move. Hold on. There we go. That's working. Hey Jukaras, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. It's from a song. Is it? Okay, we need to speak to you. Ooh, this is... Oh, what do we need to do here? Roots. Enables a roots ability which increases the sex chance of the first mission you send each day, or increases the chance for quest rewards to get rare epic bonus upgrade. Well, that's what we want. That's easy enough. Almost a week without WoW. Feeling good. You need this pause. Well, yes, absolutely. I think people, if you need to do it, if you need the break, then there's no point flogging a dead horse, as they say. A break is a good rest. And it's recognising when you need one and taking one. Okay, complete the mission sampling the nightmare. Sampling the nightmare. I'll take that one. I'll leave that running. And then we'll head south, I believe. That's pretty. Nice little star. Okay, out of the Dream Grove. We're heading straight down south from Asuna to do the alchemy ley hunting. We need energy, dragon pool energy. We need to use depleted ley flame burner to collect the ley energy to make it burn bright once more. I've not been looking for herbs whilst I've been going. Might as well keep an eye out whilst I fly. Let's head up higher a little bit. Go through this area. Just check my frame rate. Oh, I like this area, the hidden pools. Nice and tranquil. Is that herbs? Yes, it is. It's Dreamleaf. Ooh, there we go. Dreamleaf sample. Yes, please. And then we'll carry on. It's the weekend. Is it really, Jack, for you? Fantastic if it is. That's early for a Wednesday. Congrats. Alright, let's carry on south. Anything popping up? Not that I can see. Oh, there's one. Oh, you have a holiday this Friday. Oh, fantastic. It's King Day. That sounds awesome. Right, just dipping off the bottom here of the map. And I'll head across and then I'll look for this ley hunting, which will be here somewhere. Ley hunted, energy collected. Dreamy sample, ley hunting. Click that one. There we go, follow this way round. Right, what do we need to do here? Because these constructs look tricky. Where do we pick up the thing from? Collect ley energy. Okay, what from though? I would just channel it. Oh, from the things, because they're all a... Did that work? Yes, it did. Let's fly out of here. There we go. The birthday of the king. Fantastic. Let's head this way. Oh, there's a herb there. Oh, it's too busy. I'll carry on. Lots of music, alcohol, market, and children selling the stuff parents don't want in their house anymore. Sounds like a fun day. I like it. Okay, the next one is Dragon Pool Energy. Oh, I can guess that one then. Like a flea market, yeah. Channeling. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I clicked that twice by mistake. You call it Konigstag. Okay, nice. And then, oh, there were some herbs there. Then we carry on. And then we're doing something in here. Narthalos energy. Narthalos, is that the actual person? Or is it just, oh, just the ruins of Narthalos? Okay. Well, let's see if we can do it from the roof. Apparently so. That's convenient. And then hand that in. Where do we hand that in? Back in Dalaran. Okay, we might as well do a port. That's not far. Let's just fly. It's just there. I can see it in the distance. And we'll hand that in and probably got a couple of things to hand in there. We've got Tranquil Forest, we've got the Dreamleaf sample, and we've got ley hunting. And everyone wears orange. Fantastic. That must be a sight to see. It's like the national colour, isn't it? Quest click to complete. What's that? Oh, I just clicked to complete it. Well, there we go. That was easy. So we're getting closer to 110. Very close, in fact. Let's see what these quests give me for rewards. Whoa, that's a lot, Jack. That's amazing. I love it. Put the red, white and blue flag on the cheek. Ah, okay, cool. Nice. I think we need to turn off some of these mailboxes now. And profession trainers. And find herbs we want. Okay, ley hunting. What have we got to hand in here? Do this one first. A Tranquil Forest. Where are you? You're here. Ah, this is...
There is much to be
but I have good news for you. Okay, what's the news? Our viewer managed to make landfall in Valshara and has already taken care of things. Fortune is turning around. He's waiting for you to speak in Lord Hill, so magical. When everything goes to plan, speak across his landing, secure a flight to Valshara. Okay, that's just questy stuff. Don't think we need to do that just yet. I mean, traffic's really bad. Yeah, I can imagine it is. So, Dreamleaf sample we can hand in here. Give you that. And we'll learn that. We'll fly through the walls. Okay. Since 1st of May is incoming. It depends what other days you've got. But yeah, that sounds cool if you do have it like that. You also have King's Night, and that's the night before. Gezelligkeit. Nice. Okay, next we need Eye of Ashara. Put a cork in it. Okay, thought it occurred to me, now go in. Go to the Eye of Ashara and retrieve Advanced Cork of Ducas Valdera in Dalaran. Okay, that's going to be fun. And flight to Valshara, potentially, but that's just going to be but they're trying to keep people out of the east, not to come to Amsterdam. Well, I guess that has a different vibe to it, doesn't it? So no day off on the 1st of May. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, you've already had 2, so I'd imagine that should be enough, certainly. I think I only ever went once when I was much younger, driving through from Germany to the UK. I don't remember it much at all. So we have an alchemy quest in Eye of Ashara. Last time Earthen went there, it ended quite badly. Well, it didn't end badly, it ended well, but Earthen got lost and died. We also have the Druid campaign, sampling the Nightmare mission. That's fine, that's ongoing. We've got various other bits. Herbalisms, we've got to get the Dream Leaf collected. So that could be an interesting thing to do, because our skills are currently sitting at 52 for alchemy and 91 for herbalism. So not the best. That doesn't need to be there. Turn that off. There we go, we've got alchemy there. So, okay. Plan of action. We've got 2 things we could do. We could carry on with Awakening and try and get to 110 and do a bit more of the herb professions. Or we can switch over to Earthen and we can do a bit more progression on the leatherworking. I'm thinking, as I'm here with Awakening at the moment, I'm going to carry on and it was the Dream Leaf we had the quest for. So if we do a roots on here, we could maybe fly around here for a little bit. And what have we got to hand in here? Oh, that's for another thing. Okay, let's get that flight. Let's get that ticked off. Anyone tried to level up just with pet battles? No, never, Jakaris. I didn't even know you could do that. That sounds cool. We need to speak with you for a flight. We might as well pick that up whilst we're here. There's RNG drop quest for Alchemy Killed You. Okay. It's like 20k XP per pet battles. Oh, right, okay. There's a bonus XP event going on. Oh, right. I've only tried a few pet battles. It wasn't really, it was something I could see myself getting into, but it was a bit of a distraction for me when I knew I had so many other things I wanted to do. So I've been kind of not touching pets for a while. So we'll do this tying up loose ends, which is he's waiting for you to speak, and then we'll do that, and this will probably start the Valshara quest line. How are we doing for reputation, actually? We need to be friendly with everyone, don't we, to unlock the world quests. So I need to do a few more things. It is possible. Oh, there's a treasure down there, I spotted it. Okay, let's go hand this one in. So, complete that quest. The age since I've set foot on these sacred woods. Yeah, we could follow the quest line for this. Section of the guilds. It says, I am ready. Speak to Malfurion. Seeing as it's a druid thing anyway, let's follow.
Every step in this forest brings back precious memories.
Ah,
Ages ago, the first druids molded this land to
as I'm a druid, it'd be good for me to do this.
an old dream. Merely an echo. But Valshara is as close to the dream as this world can come. Make ready here.
And there's something that I would like them to do with the mounted animations. Because the bottom half of the characters is always locked on and the feet are locked on, there's no really nice animation.
Malfurion, thank Elune you've come.
It is good to see you.
You must come quickly. Something's happened. He was in the dream, but now he won't wake. We cannot stir him.
What is this corruption?
We don't know. It only just appeared.
Greetings.
Let's go through this quest. Yep.
Nature stands with you.
Speak to someone over here. I didn't get any herbs. I'll keep an eye out for them as I go. There we go. Run as quick as we can. Mana infused berries or life giving berries. Vendor sell price is the same. So let's do the mana ones. The worst voice acting in the Legion, right there. You think so? Archers. Let's run through these. These will be quite quick quests to do. So we'll run through them. Do the nearest one, whichever one's the arrow's pointing me towards. Should be easy enough. This great big giant one. Complete. Solid as rock. Death to the Witch Mother. Run through these. Look out for herbs as I go. This is a bonus objective one, is it? Or is this something else I need to do? This one. Mag someone. In a cave? Trying to see where it might be. Down here somewhere. Yes, this one. That one. And then that. They're very shrieky, aren't they? And press 3, and then E, and then 4, and another E, and 4, 5. Lunar Strike. Ooh, I'm stunned. Get my dots back on. And then I'll do my 4. And then I'll do another E. And a 4 and a 5. Oh, watch out for my health. Give myself a bit of a heal. My dot should help me out for this bit. Do another one of those. Just got to watch out for my health, really. The guy voicing my phone did not have a really good expansion. Do you mean expansion or explanation? But yes, he does come across as quite whiny, doesn't he? And we need to rescue some people over there. See if we can just run through. Rousing. We need to help you. Might as well whilst we're here. And then we'll run over this way. I'll do you. I think this is part of the bonus thing, isn't it? And then another one, I think, over here. Do that one. All the whiny parts on Xavius is mimicking him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't recall the Cataclysm one. Essentially using Malfurion as a trap. Yeah. Go back to you. Solid. And choose your reward. 775 and a 775 ring. Let's take the ring actually. Achievement progress, Archdruid of Law. Okay, so we also need to, or very close to 110 now. Just check that ring out because. Oh, what have we got? We've got 2 Bloodhunter's Quarries, 5 and 5. That's lucky. And we also picked up Rune Etched. That's no good. 785. We've got 785, 640, 780 gloves. We got our Legion Herbalism on these, so we're going to keep those for now. And then, what was the jewellery we had? That was it. I'll pick that one instead. And that's a trinket. Okay, we'll take those. There we go. Next time you level through, might have to check him out. Yeah, I'll have to give that a go. See what the voice acting is like by comparison. So I'm not using roots at the moment. I'm just literally keeping an eye out for herbs as I seem to be going faster. Is that just my imagination? Spirit of the Crystal, Battle Pet Experience. Oh, that's what you were talking about, wasn't it? Oh, there's a creeper. Moon, half moon, another half moon. Build up the... It's quite slow casting spells, those. That's the thing with those. There we go. Another load of stuff. And then we can head down this way. To where you are. Travel's Companion. Are you he? Nearby furbolgs have gone into a frenzied rage. Yes, I'll help out. I'll go down this way. I probably need to do you as well. You need haste as one of the primary stats for flying to be faster for your travel form. I didn't know that. That's cool. Speak to you. Head that way as a balanced druid. Okay, cool. Who do I need to speak to? Oh, you're right underneath. Do that. Okay, accept that. And then we'll fly over this way, right to the other corner. Looks like there's a couple of things we need to do here. The chieftain will need dealing with. So one of those, do the 4, and then a new moon, another half moon, and then we can do an E, and then a 4, and then a 5, and a 4. Oh, they're coming thick and fast now. Oh, you've got your spells down. Let's make sure I've got those going. Nearly got you down anyway, so I'll just keep going. Lunar Strike, Solar Wrath, another Lunar Strike. Let's get the totems. There we go. Slightly tough. Oh, Chieftain's Beads. I'll take those. Give myself a heal. As in casting. Ah, okay, so that will make my casts faster. Yeah, that will be very useful. I'm guessing like 500 people knowing you'll be getting hundreds of millions eventually. Just feels sad. I know the numbers just are crazy, aren't they, by comparison? Oh, we need to do some Furbolg slaying as well, actually. These ones. Actually, let's just hand these in first, because we'll probably ding with these. Totemic Call. Choose your reward, 775 belt or hands. Let's go for the belt. Dun, dun, dun. Level 110. Double agent and terrific trio. Fantastic. Frenzied Furbolgs. I'm going to leave that one now, actually. I'm going to abandon that one. There we go. Thank you very much, Robo. I'm going to head on back and hand that in. Going through the trees, branches, rock. So we've got a few things we can do now. Adventure guides, got a few of that. Thank you, Commander Bonds. So that's 3 110s we have now, which is really cool. Obviously you need to be geared up a bit better. My dear old... Oh, this one. Yes, I remember this one.
There is little time.
Archroot of the Veil, complete that quest. We'll accept that one. But we won't do it just yet. What I'm actually going to do is... Actually no, let's follow you, because otherwise this quest isn't going to complete. One of you, one of you. I haven't really geared up on this, so this is going to be probably quite tough, because my gear is so low by comparison. Yeah, that's looking quite tough indeed. Okay, this is probably a bad idea. Let's see what I can do. This will be a test of my casting skills. Solar Wrath. Give myself a heal. A regrowth. Another regrowth. Keep that topped up. Do my E's and then my 4s. Oh, I need to heal myself up a bit more. There we go, and then another 4. There we go, heal myself up. This could be bad. Might die. Might die very quickly. Angling roots. Oh, not quite quick enough. Yeah, that just goes to show that I'm not quite strong enough at 110. Which was not surprising. So what I have to do really is gear myself up a bit better, and then I can come back to things. I want to avoid that, so then I can get out of the way super duper quick, which is the great thing about being a druid. Okay, there's a herb there, but it's guarded. So let's find a safe spot. Right, bags. What have we got? We could make some dauntless gear. Create a shoulder. Fell treaded boulders of the fire flash. 850 critical strike and haste. Shoulder item. If you have an alliance I want to get gear for, I'm sure me and a few will run heroics with you. Very, very kind of you, Apple. I'm okay at the moment, but that's very kind of you. Ooh, let me run back and just sort this out first. So, the Dauntless gear, and we can get rid of the heirlooms now. And we also had... that replaces the belt at 775. What are we actually on? 745. So that takes us to 753. Feet, we were 640, and that's 768. I don't have the required proficiency for that item. Oh, that's male, that's why. Hands, 780 versus 640. We'll have to re-enchant that with Legion Herbalism. Oh, again, it's male. Okay. Artifact power will do. Not tonight, you're knackered. That's fair enough. Frozen armor and weapons by 50 item levels. No one isn't max level actually, so I'll have to leave that. Artifact power. Artifact power. Artifact power. And then we're keeping that. We're keeping that. Okay. Yeah, we're in a better position now. What are we at? Item level 753. We also need to sort out our artifact weapon. That will need its traits. 515, 750 of that. Okay, so we need to unlock that a little bit more. Quest-wise, we are all over the place with the various zones. Hey, Silent Second, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. 101 to 103, that invasion, not bad. Not bad at all, Weirdo. Congratulations. Excuse me. If I get one more AP item, you'll be able to get most of your traits. Oh, that will be good, Molin. I need to unlock the world quests and things. Finished your pet project? Excellent. How did it go? Let's just head on back to the Dream Walk and have a check-in on what we've got going here. So we're 110. Tick. That's really good. Next things is skilling up alchemy and herbalism for sure. Honor talents available. Okay. What have we got? Okay, well let's take that. And regular talents we've gotten. Okay. Yeah, when you hit 110, the AP goes a lot. Yeah, it goes up into the billions and the thousands, doesn't it? So we'll have a look at what we've got and what we can unlock here. It gets pet name, pet key, market value. Oh, very nice. So it gives you all the bits of information you need. Sounds cool. Do we need to hand this in already? In progress. I've still got 27 minutes left. Okay, so we've got time on this one. So I think this might be a good place to park Awakening for now. And we'll wait for this. You get straight from the Blizzard API. Excellent. That's some programming knowledge right there. Market value is average, right? I believe so. So I'm going to swap out and go over onto Earthen. Just for the last bit of the session. So Earthen needs to do your daily cooldowns, and we need to think about what else we need to do for skinning and leatherworking. We were going to buy the things to go to the place to do the stuff. That was the thing we were going to do. We needed to go to the auction house to get the stuff for the things. Now I need to make a list of what I was going to buy based on what I had unlearned. Okay, right, expires, loads. Okay, let's sort those out. Okay, it is average. Thank you, Jack. I'll run through that. I haven't got something to write this down. Okay, let's do a quick reload of the UI. Well, hopefully it's a quick one. Let's see how it goes. Market value is... do you mean market value is the realm's market value? Not sure I follow, Silent. Oh, we've got a few sales. Sabermore gloves of the quick blade. And some bear tartar. Excellent. And some expired bears as well. Expired bears, that sounds wrong. Currently at 58,000 with Earthen, so self-sustaining with the leatherworking. Is able to buy his own materials and post them on. Okay, I'm with you. Right, post scan first. Let's see how that runs out. It's going a little bit slow again. Let's just make sure our frame rate's on, so we can just check that. Yeah, it goes right down. Must be doing some serious calculating or something. That poor Mr. Potato can't cope with. There's a few drop frames as well from looking at that. I don't know if it makes a difference. I do like the dreadful prices. Just need to sell them, that's all. And Drums of Fury is a good one anyway. So we want to make sure those are on. Quillin's another thing to think of. But that costs a lot to make. And we are running low on leather materials, unfortunately. So we'll probably have to go off and farm some. Which will be good for the skinning. Because we need to get those last 100 points. That's everything on. Then we can swap over, or we'll do shopping whilst we're here actually. Just have a quick check. How have we got? Anything else come up since Samadan had a look? Exotic leather is sitting at... is that 2 gold? Which makes magnificent hide about 100 gold. 2 gold and 2. I sell hoops. No, I've got no idea what a hoop is. Well, I know what a hoop is, but I haven't been... I don't think I can make them or not. The main thing I want to do is get the recipes I need. So what I'm going to do is have a look. Clear the queue on that. Go to the Unlearn tab. Now, a lot of these things, for the Dread Leather, we need Unbroken Tooth, 20 of those. So let's have a look. Unbroken Tooth. Yeah, they're super cheap. Check my leather working. Okay, I will do after I've gone for this shopping stuff. Okay, Commander Bond, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your dinner. Let's just pick up a few of these, as they're all just 1 silver. That's super cheap. We might need a few more anyway. So let's move that over that side. Foot pads, we need Stonehide and Unbroken Claw. I probably would be collecting a lot of this stuff myself anyway, but it's easier just to buy this on the auction house because they're so amazingly cheap at the moment. I'm just going to buy a few of these. And then that's all Stonehide. Now that's Laystone ore. That's going to be expensive, I bet, isn't it? Laystone ore. Oh, got caps on. So what's Laystone ore at? Whoa, 7 gold 76. 7 gold 60. 8 gold per item. I had purchased some for 19 gold. So that's pretty expensive. It's obviously cheaper now than it was then. I'll just pick up a few. Should stock up on the claw and the tooth. Oh right, okay, will I be needing more of those? They're for some of the recipes, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to have to make a little group of and expand my leatherworking operation. Dread leather mask. Dawnlight. What's Dawnlight? Dawnlight. Sounds interesting. It's for drums, is it? Right, okay. So this stuff's expensive. How many do I need? I need 5. So I'll take one of those and 4 of those. I'm not going to buy any more unless I do need some. Ah, Shalder Eye Silk, our old favourite. Now, I know Samadan's got some, but let's just see if we can pick some up. Really? 55 copper? Yes, please. Is there any more of that? No. That's a shame. That was amazing. You skipped that one, did you? Okay. Earthen's got 12. How many do you need? 20. Okay, well let's pick up some for 4 gold. 70. And we can always send some to Samadan, because it's quite cheap. Let's pick up that. Pass on the love. And shoulder guards is Arcana. Okay. Now, Samadan should really be doing this. But for the avoidance of just not having to log different characters, let's just do this now. Oh, good evening, Hieronymus. Have a great rest of your night. Sleep well and see you tomorrow. Arcana's at 15 gold. I mean, my mat cost is 10, so this is not the most efficient way of doing it, but I just want to grab some. So I'll pick one of those and one of those 5s just to give me the 20 I need. And then what else have we got? Unbroken Tooth, Stonehide Leather and Storm Scale, which we've got, I believe, in inventory. Yeah. Graven Scale's all Storm Scale, Laystone ore. Alright, we're going to need more laystone ore and everything. How much laystone ore have we got? 57. Okay, so that's enough. And then, have you got one of those weird things? There it is. Maelstrom Sapphire. Maelstrom Sapphire. There it is. How many do we need? 5. At 22 gold, that's not too bad. Let's take those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Has anyone tried trading at Gadgetzan Auction House? The Alliance and Horde auction houses are linked now, Apple. You don't need to bother anymore. They're all linked together. So yeah, that used to be a thing, but now it doesn't matter. They're all linked together. Okay, I need to pick all that lot up. All my purchases. Yeah, I think it was a while ago. I can't remember when it was. Unbroken claw there. Where's the unbroken tooth? I'm sure I bought some. Oh, it's down there. 36. I'm probably going to need more of those. Actually, as Costa was saying, I need more. Let's have a quick search for unbroken tooth. Let's just buy up. There's a stack of 200 there. Probably worth buying that, actually. Yeah. Hey, Keizu, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? I'm just going to buy up a load of this. Might as well get some stock going. And unbroken claw. This is super cheap. So I'll take the 10, take the 22, take the 5, take the 10. I'll take some of those bigger stacks as well. There we go. Plenty enough. Hopefully the stack sizes are nice and compressed for that. That's a few stacks of 200 there. Now we need to pick up some stone hide and some storm scale as well. You got a stock of thousands of that. Okay. So you do need a lot of it, apparently.
Hey there.
That's all we've got, actually. Where's, oh, it's in the reagent bank, that's why. So if it's in the reagent bank, can I buy whilst it's in the reagent bank? I can't remember. I've got a few here. Anyway, unbroken thingies. Are there any teeth in here? Can't see anywhere. Drums. Thank you. Have I got enough to make drums, actually? That's the question. There you go. Funny thing is, you just saw me on YouTube and you clicked my Twitch link and I'm active. Hey, Epic Penguin, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Yes, it's nice that the link works. It's good to know. It used to be that Twitch would tell you on YouTube when I was live, but I don't think that works anymore now. Yeah, 165 drums. Don't think we've gotten enough. Oh, I make now Draenor drums. Okay. Doing very well here, thank you. We're just working on our leatherworking. Calmest voice in Warcraft. Thank you very much, Apple. I'm going to go, because I haven't got long left, I'm going to go and see if I can get those recipes over in that cave. Now that I've bought all the things I needed to buy. Just want to go and have a look I'm not sure if I've done all the prerequisite quests, because I've not unlocked much of Suramar yet. So that might be a thing I need to do. But I'm going to go for a little fly and check. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. It's very kind of you. In BFA I craft Legion. Yeah, I probably will do a fair amount of Legion crafting, as well as everything else. I'm not sure how I'm going to approach BFA when it comes out with all these characters, because I'd like to keep all the professions progressed. I was thinking of splitting it up and doing, say, one character each night in Battle for Azeroth, and working on that character, if you see what I mean. I'm not sure if that would work or not, but that's my theory anyway. Worst thing about Warcraft is this: you want to go to bed, but there's always that one more thing you need to get done. This is very true. Very true. If you wanted to make gold on the auction house, what should you then flip? Interesting, Epic Penguin. It all depends on, you know, how the market is on your server and what you can find that's cheap for you, what you're interested in. Maybe look at a few things that you know a bit about in terms of like what you're familiar with or what professions you might have, and you say, okay, well, I know this is worth this much and I've seen it selling, you know, quite frequently. Look at the sale rate and things like that. So it's all about sort of just having a go, have a look at the market, see what you like the sound of. It doesn't have to be expensive stuff to start with, and then grow it from there would be my suggestion. It's all one big learning experience. Where was this cave? I remember it's along the edge somewhere. I think it's a bit higher up, because there was a tailoring one as well. He was looking at the new drums in BFA. I've not seen those actually. There's a cave. Is it this cave? Close that. This one. Stalris Dawnrunner. So what can we do with you? We can repair. You don't appear to have any things. Let's look at all. No, okay. They nerf the Drums of Fury. Not sure, Silent. Absolutely, Apple. It's a good video. I think that's a great start. Yes, well suggested. Quest dude, over here. Ooh, what's that? His research notes. Well, that's kind of handy. You just left them on the floor. Where is it? Increase the maximum amount of HM mana you can carry. Yep, I'll do that. Thank you. Do you have any problems with cancelling auctions? Yes, Excelsius. For quite a while. It would cancel random items even though they weren't selected. I haven't checked it of late. But yeah, that was the problem I had. Okay, I need you to fetch me something. I think it might be on the verge of a breakthrough, new source of magic, but I required tools. I'll access my workshop. I've seen smaller demons below. You still bring me one of their tools, and I can save our people. Okay. And be quick about it. I'm assuming, what were you? You're the tailor one, that's why I remember being here. So I think I need to probably unlock some more of the Suramar stuff. Oh, today you could only cancel one by one manually. Oh no, I've not had that. Sometimes it bugs out a little bit. and I have to do a / reload, but not one by one. No, I haven't had that. Let's pick up some ancient mana whilst I'm here, because this is going to be a thing we need to do. Drums of the Maelstroms, new drums in VFA, 25% haste. Oh, interesting. Okay, one of you do that. See how my tanking skills are now. Not bad. Okay, let's try another one. Oh, not the Colossus, they're tough. Let's go flying. Probably don't need to do all this. Let's see if I can just get one done. Sentries, what should we do? Well, let's do a Basilisk. Actually, this is different, isn't it? Hold on. Fetch me something. I think it might be on a version of Breakthrough. No, I've seen the smaller demons below using tools. Yeah. So it's the smaller ones I need. Do you mean these are the smaller ones though, or any of the ones? There's ones down the bottom as well. Okay, well let's just start with these. Hold on. No need to overcomplicate it. Might as well just start with some and see if these work. I love it when the shadow of something comes over like that. It does make you worry that something's about to land on you. Oh, brief history of the Aeons. Was that useful? That's an artifact thing, isn't it? There it is. 422 million artifact power. This is what Awakening needs to do. Need to upgrade my war blades. Do that. Do that. Okay. If you want to use your micro scroll wheel or spam the cancel button, it cancels. But it doesn't select it. No. Next one in the row and bugs out. I've had that sometimes, Excelsius, with the wheel. What I try and do is make sure that I only do like a bunch of maybe sort of 5 to 10 at a time. Let's collect up a few more of these. It's going to take me forever otherwise. Yeah. Try and gather them up. I'll start with the one I just worked on first. And then I'll go, oh, the Basilisk's nearly done. Do you? And then I'll go on to this one. And then I can skin you, hopefully. I thought I'd be able to skin you. That's a shame. Oh, you mine them, don't you? That's right. I've got it. It bugs after the first cancel. Okay, that's definitely new then, Excelsius. Okay, let's try a few more. Here we go, let's try you. And you. And that one. Okay, still no luck with... Okay, I'll leave this for now. I think I'll have to come back to this one. Unless you're... Oh, there's a couple there. I'll do these. These will be it. There we go. As long as it doesn't select every time an item you cancel. When there is no item selected, it gets an error. Yeah, and then it just bugs out, doesn't it, Jack? It is quite infuriating sometimes, I think. I've not tried it, though. Didn't need to do that. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. That's what I wanted. Oh, here comes a great big thing. Let's just move out the way. There we go. That's done. And head back to the fella. Avoid the elite. It's a pain in the thing, cancelling hundreds of auctions. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fixed up. Okay, so Fell Deconstructor. We picked one up. And then we've got the Road to Fell. Discovery requires experimentation. Accept. Probably need to do this whole quest line before you're unlocked, I imagine. Would be my assumption on this. I'm thinking. So what I'll do is I'll leave this for now and I'll come back. I'll sell the junk. This will be Earthen's next challenge, is to do this one. Do this quest line. And then hopefully unlock this, I'm assuming. If not, I'll probably have to do something more Suramari in order to do that. You had a Spectral Tiger pet that sold for 205k and now it's 800k on your server. Youch, epic. That's quite a difference. If you're looking for the level working patterns, you don't need to do those if you remember. Oh, don't you, Molin? Okay. Do you remember what I need to do? Do you think it might be a Suramar unlocking thing? I'll have to check the internets to see. What I will do though is I'm just going to swap over to Samadan to do a last cancel scan. Yeah, it happens, Epic Penguin. No worries, Molin. If you don't have the information to hand, I'll have to go searching myself. I'm not going to be doing any more tonight on that one anyway, so we're going to leave Earthen there, and then once I've got the knowledge, I'll come back to that one. I can't remember because I know Samadan did the tailoring side of stuff in this cave, but I can't remember the order I did things in and whether it was related to unlocking anything in Suramar, which is possible. I can't remember how my quest line went round that way, if you see what I mean. So let's try cancelled scans as a test. So let's deselect all, and I would normally go major sellers, run cancel scan. You need to complete the quest Demon Flesh. Ah, okay. Can't remember if I had that one. I'll have to make sure I've gotten it. Okay. Which is search for a master leatherworker in Suramar. Okay. So you need to get to the costume Suramar part of the storyline. Okay. Okay. Only after that you get the Demon Flesh. Okay, so I need to do some more Suramar stuff. Okay. Cool. So cancelling is really at the start. Yeah, I've only done the first bit, so I've only done the I need to do the Oculus bit next, so that should be fine. Items were not found. Interesting. Let's try again. Run cancel scan. Pierre's getting impatient, wants to do some more cooking. Cancelling 7. Done cancelling. Right, okay. Let's pop those back on. So we've got a Bear Tartar that got cancelled by mistake. Oh, and 22,000 gold coming in from those enchant sales. And a couple of Nightborn Delicacy platters. That's cool. So I probably could do with doing a restock as well. Yeah, I think it's probably locked behind the Suramar stuff, Molin, but thanks for looking it up, both of you. Very kind of you. Right, let's select everything and run a post scan. And then we just need to double check what we need to restock on with the enchants, which probably means I need to then go over to Earthen, so I might not do that, because that's going to then mean logging back onto Earthen, then going back to Stormwind, and then making the Warhide bindings, and then coming back, and then I think that's going to be too long and too late for tonight. Right, that'll do for now. We've got some on. Once you finish the High Mountain Leatherworking quest, you should be able to get it from the Leatherworking Trainer in Dalaran. Yeah, I've pretty much done all the Leatherworking Dalaran ones now. So I think I do need to... I've been sent over to Suramar to start that quest line. Not Leatherworking specific yet, but I've got a feeling that's going to be the next thing I need to do. Right, I think I'm probably going to wrap it up there, as I've got work tomorrow, or today rather, so I probably need to get to my beauty sleep, otherwise my beard won't grow. Get her to the city up until you get the mask on the party infiltration. Yeah, that's the bit I haven't gotten to yet, Silent Second, so it's probably not too far away. I need to get to do the Oculus bit, and he does the first teleport bit, I think. That was a nice spell, whatever that was, for the mage. Right, we have a choice. We have... Hey, Bakena, how are you? I'm just literally finishing up the stream. Best dungeons to transmog farm is a variety of them, so you don't flood the market with one thing. I'm just about to finish up my stream and send a host over to Pointy Gnome, and I think that would also... he'll be able to give you some advice on that, because he does a lot of farming. So I'll send... the quest is Masquerade in Suramana. Okay, yep. Get the mask, then go to Leatherwork Trainer to get the Demon Flesh quest. You get it after you get the 2 other NPCs. Okay, there we go. No problem, Bakena. Doing very well, thank you very much. Oh, Solid Binding and Mastery, excellent. Anything level 0 to 60 for transmog farming. No problems, Jack. Thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Your company has been most awesome. Thank you very much for the subs and everything. The follows. It's been amazing, and just your company and people sitting in the chat and chatting away. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you all. I'm going to host Pointy Gnome. So I shall bid you good night and farewell. There we go. Nice, easy to spell one. So, I'm next on tomorrow night, same sort of time. So hopefully, oh, thank you, the Sorston, for the follow. Very kind of you. And Backerna, thank you also for the follow. That's getting me very close to my goal of 1,000 now. 940. Another 60 to go, and then I'll reach my 1,000 follower goal, where I'll be giving away my Gen Greymane sketch. So that's awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Sourcing. Very kind of you. Right. I'll pause a little so that Pointy Gnome can come through my ad, and then I'll send the host over.